So what do we see here? We have a full plastic case. That's why the very low weight. It's with it comes with a lid. We've got a LCD screen here to control it. Looks like we have the USB input here. We have a fan for ventilation of the LED. We do have an Ethernet port, which is not that common for these small printers, or at least the ones I have now, the Elegoo Mars and the Photon. So it's nice to see that an Ethernet port to hook it up to remote printing is a standard thing now. Look like we got a power button, which is just a push button. On the back we got a little bit of information on the product. It says it's an LCD 3D printer. The product model is W5501, as we already mentioned. It's manufactured by Shen WiseTech Technology. There's a little lid here. Don't know what that's for yet, but maybe we'll know later. If you look at the front again, it looks like all the accessories are packed inside the box here. So yes, it is. So let's just carefully remove this. All the foam. Yes, here we go. All right. So let's have a look at what comes with the box first. We got the classic spatula. We have a mask. We got a little bit of spare screws. Got a USB. There's a little envelope or something. I believe that is a spare fab, so that's the film that goes in the bottom of your tank. We got a power adapter. Let's get that open. Here we go, the power adapter, and we can already see now that the adapter we got earlier, it does fit perfectly into the adapter here. There we go. So now it fits my European plug. A little quick start guide. Some gloves. It doesn't say if this is latex or nitrile, but yeah, well, at least it's gloves with it. And here we go. Okay, so we do have some paint filters, which is used to filter your resin. We do have a plastic scraper. So let's get the power hooked up to this printer and see what we got. And now we can turn it on. Let's put the tank and the build plate in so we can level it before starting our first test print. We have the build plate. We'll put that one in now. Tighten it. And now we want to make sure that all these screws on the side here, they are loose, because next step we are going to level the bed. So now it's nice and loose, as we can see here, and it's a good idea to check. Would you go to home? As soon as the printer is home, we can now tighten these screws nice and tight, so the build plate now won't move again during printing, and it should be flat with the screen now and the film in the bottom of the tank. So this is nice and tight. Let me just check them again. And at this stage we can go back, we can set the 0 Press the 0 button. Now we should be zeroed. Let's move the bed up. WiseTech sent me this bottle with the printer, which is the ABS-like photopolymer resin, 500 gram. The color is gray. So let's give this one a shake and pour this one in. Bear in mind, guys, that these are the gloves that came with the printer, and it's very important. As soon as you handle resin, it's a chemical, so please take safety first. Always wear gloves. So let's open this one. So we've put it up to the little maximum line, which is in the tank. It's hard to see now, but on the back here there is a line. And here it is. Here's the USB that came with it. So we just need to place that one in the USB port, which can be found on the right side of the printer, down here. And we can see that it's a little test print to verify details and all that. So let's just get that one started and see you guys when it's done. So the test print is finished. It took 53 minutes, and by the looks of it, I did have a little sneak peek. It looks like it was a success. So let's take the build plate out and check. It's a very good idea. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a little cloth down here because it can drip with the uncured resin from the build plate when you take that out. So have that in mind if you have a very delicate table, like a wooden table or something like that. Mine is laminated, so it's not a big deal, but I'm always trying to be careful anyway. So let's unscrew the top and take it out. It looks like it's a successful print, the test print, and by the looks of it, it looks like it came out great. I don't know if you can see it on this camera, but sure looks alright. So it's a cured print now. It's still a little bit wet. I don't know why it's so. There's some thread on that one. We can see the alphabet written here. We can see the WiseTech logo on the bottom. We can see some bridging. I think actually this is a cool little test piece to do.